a lot of people don't realize that there's a connection that Lindbergh had to Grand County. And Harry Knight was a ranch owner up here. He was from St. Louis, but he had a 1,500-acre ranch below Lake Granby. And it obviously was flooded in the 30s. But Harry Knight was one of the financiers of Charles Lindbergh's flight. And so Charles Lindbergh has been in Grand County, and he's flown around some of the local people. And there's a peak named after him just this side of the Continental Divide. And the Harry Knight Ranch had a landing strip on it that Charles Lindbergh landed on. So this is a picture of the back part of Lake Granby where Monarch Bay is, and Monarch Lake is back in here. There's Abe Lincoln lying down. And there's a landing strip right there that I landed on. He was a very young man when he made the transatlantic flight. I think he was in his early 20s. And prior to him winning the contest to fly across the ocean, he was a contract flyer for the U.S. mail, so he flew airmail all over. All he had was a little compass for navigation. He didn't have any other heavy tools because he was trying to keep the plane light. He even took the regular seat out of his plane and replaced it with a little wicker chair because that was lighter. And he sat in his wicker chair and he flew across the Atlantic, landed in Paris in the complete darkness, they say, although it was at 5:30 in the afternoon, so it seems like it would have been light. But apparently there were 150,000 people that made their way to the landing strip at the airport in Paris. And once he came to a stop, this tidal wave of people just came and engulfed his plane. They stripped parts off the plane, ripped parts off his clothing and all that stuff, but it was just a big, big deal. So we've come a long way in 92 years, and now people are riding around in hovercrafts, apparently, in Japan and China already. So in 92 years, a lot has happened. The neat thing, I think, for all of us is that he actually flew around here in that plane and gave people rides and landed on the bottom of Lake Granby and was financed by a property owner here. And there are a lot of stories of connections to Grand County of very notorious people. It's a neat place that we all live in.